beautiful people. Welcome and welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Ella and welcome to my space. This channel is basically about being a mom in my vlogs and lifestyle. So if you know you're a mom, or you're gonna be a mom, or you're a first time mom, any kind of mom, as far as you're a mom, you're a girl, you're a lady, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this place we are all about having fun, getting to know each other and getting to being friends. Okay, so in today's video I'm gonna be talking about my experience with Yoni pearls or detox pearls. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, or you're here because you want to know more about it, then you can also check out my previous video where I talked about it. I showed more light about it. So let me not bore you guys out. Okay, let's go straight into the video. Yoni pearls. How did I found out about this pearl? What made me use it? And the biggest question so far, does it work? Does it have a side effect? Did you have an infection after using it or when you were using it? Well, all of that question I'm going to be answering today in my review, okay? Well, let me go straight to the point. The main reason why I am sharing my review and throwing more light about the pearls is because I get to receive a lot of questions here, questions there, questions from everywhere, from some persons who would want to know if it worked and also know more about the pearls. So I get to answer by testing, but then I just feel like, okay, let me not test, let me just come here and talk about it and share my review, okay? So that in case you want to ask me next time and I can test, you just come here and you look, you're like, oh, she's spoken about it. I don't know if I'm too fast, but I'm gonna take it down. So the answer to your question is no, it doesn't have a side effect. For me, no, it didn't have a side effect. I never had any side effect. It wasn't irritating. And yes, it worked. So let me explain it all to you, okay? Now, let's flash back to a few years ago when I would have a lot of stomach cramps. And as if that was not enough, I would miscarry during the early stages of my pregnancy, which I would say wasn't fun, okay? I mean, if you've had a miscarriage before, you've lost a baby, you should know how devastating that is. But then again, during that process, I never actually thought about it like there was something wrong with me as at that moment. I just felt it to be possibly my hormones wasn't balanced. So maybe that was what led to my miscarriage. So having stomach cramps and getting to miscarry at the same time just didn't give me any signal that there was something wrong until it happened again. So I miscarried again, and that was when I had to check into the hospital and was diagnosed with fibroids and ovarian cysts. Yes, it was a lot for me to take in as at that moment, but then again I stood firm and I went home, and that was it. And then after which I was given a pill by my gynecologist to take to help me shrink the fibroids and do some magic around the ovarian cyst, and then possibly we can see what happens from there. But I couldn't take the medicine because of the side effects, okay? So I had to dump it, put it aside. Okay. So I went online and I started doing some research, and that was when I came across the pearl. No one actually told me about it. I came across it online, and on seeing it, I haven't actually started reading anything about it. Somehow I felt like I have found the solution to my problem. And then I continued with my research and went on Google to dig out some more information. I went on Instagram to find out more details about it. I went on YouTube to look for one or two persons that may have used it to know if it worked. After wrapping up my research, I decided it was time for me to try it. So I bought a pack, and I think that pack contained 3 pearls or 4 if I'm not mistaken. I just wanted to check if it hurts or it has a side effect or if it was irritating, and that was why I bought a smaller pack, something I could actually use to just check it out, to test it. And then after doing the whole 2-3 pack thing, nothing happened. There was no irritation, there was no hot flashes, there was nothing at all. Like, I was fine. And I decided, all right, I need to go back, and this time I need to take it seriously. I'm not just gonna sit down here and watch fibroids and ovarian cysts make me infertile. No way, no way. So I went back online and I bought a pack of 3 months. Yes, it was 3 months. I bought a pack for 3 months, and that was it. I started using it on and off, on and off, on and off. And when I said on and off, I didn't mean like use it today, stop it tomorrow, continue, stop it, and no. I mean, when it was almost time for my menstruation to start, I would stop the pill for like 3-4 days to my menstruation. I would stop it, and then after my flow, I would repeat the process again. And when I started, I started with just one pearl, and I wasn't seeing the result I wanted to see. Like, it was working, but it was a little bit slow. Okay, so I decided, why don't I just increase the step and see how it worked? So I moved from 1 pearl to 2 pearl, from 2 pearl to 3 pearl, all at once. And I would drink a lot of water all throughout the process, and it was working. Like, serious, it was working. And I was really happy. There was absolutely no problem all throughout the 2 months. Nothing happened. No irritation, no hot flashes, no dizziness, no infection, nothing at all. I was fine all through. And then I used it for 2 months, 2 cycles, and decided I needed to take a break because it was Christmas and it was also my husband's birthday. So I just decided, all right, fine, let me stop the pearl. I've already used it for 2 months, almost 3. So let me just take a break and have fun with my husband and relax. And then after which I can repeat the process again and continue from where I stopped. So I think I stopped the pearl for just 2 weeks or 3, if I'm not mistaken. And then I decided I needed to go back to using it again. But then my menstruation was already close. Like, it was almost time for me to see my flow. So I was like, all right, let me just wait and see my flow, and then after which I can repeat the process again. But on waiting, I never saw anything. It never came. I waited and waited and waited. It never came. My husband just felt, all right, take a test to see if you're pregnant. If you're not, then you can just continue waiting until it comes. But if you are, then glory be to God. So I woke up one morning, went into the bedroom, took the test, and boom, came out positive. Came out positive, and that was how I conceived my beautiful little girl. But it didn't end there, okay? So we had to check into the hospital to check the fibroids and the ovarian cysts and the baby at the same time. So on getting there, the doctor checked and said the ovarian cyst, nothing about it. There's actually nothing about it anymore. But the fibroid is still there, but it has been shrinked, okay? But I shouldn't worry because there's no way it's gonna make me miscarry anymore, because he's just gonna keep monitoring the fibroids all throughout the process of my pregnancy to make sure it didn't grow big again. So that was it. That was how I carried my baby girl for the whole 9 months without any discomfort, stomach cramps, or miscarriage. Okay, and up till now I don't have any stomach cramps anymore, and I keep going to my regular checkups to find out if the fibroid is still growing or not. But guess what, honey? It's not there anymore. It's not growing anymore. It's not there anymore. So I hope I have answered your question about if it works, if it has a side effect, and how did I use it, and for how long I used it, and for what I used it for. So if you are out there, because I know there are a lot of women out there, up till now, most of them still ask me some questions like, what did you use it for? Did it help you get pregnant? It works for everything. Absolutely everything. If you feel like you want to try, then go ahead. You don't need to listen to this person and listen to this person and tell yourself that you're not gonna use it, because you might just end up regretting it. Don't look at anybody's review. Look at yourself. Look at your situation. Are you happy with the way you are? Are you happy with seeing your menstruation every month? Are you happy with crying every month knowing that you get to see your menstruation instead of a positive pregnancy test? Look at yourself and not other people's review and tell yourself you're not going to use it. If you feel you want to use it, if your gut says to use it, go ahead, okay? Because I really hope that I have answered all your questions in this video and in my previous video about how you can use it if it works. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, if you have used it, it worked or it didn't work, you can also tell me. You can also share your experience on how long you used it and what you used it for. Drop it in the comment section below, because I would also like to read about it. If it worked for you, if it didn't work for you, or if you want to use it, if you're scared, just drop anything. Drop it in the comment section below and I will get back to you, okay? I promise. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Show me some love. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Hope to see you next month.